Okay guys, howdy. Welcome to day 26. And Brad's teasing me with some delicious baked spud. Oh, god damn, that smells good. Today we are doing, I think it's shoulder day today. So shoulders are on the menu. I'll be doing a bit of machine plate loaded overhead press, pretty standard. It's pretty much my go-to at the moment. I'm feeling pretty all right. I didn't sleep the best, so we'll see how we go, but hopefully once we get the ball rolling, I've had a pre-workout. I'm actually feeling pretty good to go, so hopefully that's all I'll need. I've got to do some rear delt row of some kind, and then just a lateral delt activator, probably just some lat raises. We'll see what we feel like doing by that point. Might even do dumbbells today, so we'll see how we go, but that's on the menu. Yeah, that's about it, guys. No new updates, nothing crazy. Just sticking to the diet, smashing out the training, and trying to, but sucking at getting sleep. But we'll see how we go. Either way, guys, let's dive on in. Let's go. Okay, so we have done 2 sets of this plate-loaded overhead press, plate-loaded shoulder press, isolateral, one arm at a time, style. So basically with this, I'm gonna go with 3 plates now. I thought I'd skip the first and second plate edition of the sets and then jump straight up to 3 plates each side. I'm gonna do at least 3 working sets. So this, either 3 times or this and then more weight. We'll see how I feel. I will admit I am feeling a little bit like a weak little bitch today because I didn't sleep that well. I don't know about you guys, but I have these nights very rarely, but you know, you lay down. I think I went to bed at like 11, maybe, yeah, 11, maybe even a bit earlier, and I laid there, and I think 2 hours went by, and then I opened my eyes, and I'm still just as alert as ever. Random. It rarely ever happens, but when it does, it's like absolute bullshit for my sleep. So, that's what happened last night. So I didn't get to sleep until probably around 2 or something, so, and I woke up at like 7:30, so, or 8 o'clock-ish, so, not the greatest. Is what it is. We have those days, we roll with the punches. Either way, we'll hope that those 2 warm-up sets really got things firing off. I'm gonna try for 15, my usual at 3 plates, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I tell you what, I got the 15, but that was a grind. Definitely feeling it today, guys. Wow, no good. Oh well, we're still here, we're getting it done. Been trying to keep on top of my hydration. I assume due to not sleeping that well, my stress levels are a smidge higher than normal. And I find that when your stress levels and your cortisol, which is a stress hormone, start rocketing up, it has a diuresis effect or diuretic effect. And diuretic effect is basically, you know, it induces diuresis, and diuresis, pretty sure that's correct, is when your body just pretty much pisses out water a lot more. So alcohol, for example, is a diuretic. So it's like dandelion tea and stuff like that. And you'll find if you have it, you pee a lot. So yeah, stress can do the same thing. Obviously doing that too much can leave you dehydrated. It can be rough on the kidneys. And it's just overall just shitty for you. You can also throw out your electrolyte balance, which is super important for feeling good and having everything work properly in your body. So if your stress levels are out of whack, then so's your whole body. And then eventually your cognition goes to shit, and then everything's a mess. And it's a vicious cycle. So tip of the day, do what you can to de-stress and manage your stress levels, guys. And that doesn't mean just bad stress. There's also good stress. It's called eustress. There's bad stress, which is de-stress, distress. And there's 2 other stresses, which I learned in uni somewhere, sometime. So, but you want to manage all your stresses, okay, guys? Don't overload yourself. Kick back, put your feet up every now and again. It's good for you. Okay, let's up the weight. Actually, no. I'm going to do this weight one more time, and then we may up the weight. Okay, set number 2, guys. Oh, feeling mighty. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. It's like I'm getting the lactic acid build up, but I'm not actually getting the pump feeling It's a weird ass feeling. It's like half of what I want, I suppose, because I expect lactic acid to build up, which is a great feeling to a degree. But yeah, this isn't exactly what I want. But I find that these sessions tend to leave me with a pump later. It's like when I don't sleep well or whatever, it takes me longer, especially now that I'm in a deficit and I don't have all the carbs in the world. It takes me longer to get a pump. Okay, let's smash this out. Holy shit. Only 8, I meant 12, can't even count, Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. It's weird, it's like, feels like I'm pushing 3.5 plates or whatever. Just not able to just drive today. Again, you're gonna have those days when you don't sleep well, guys. Don't beat yourself up, just acknowledge what the problem is and work on it. My problem today was the fact that I didn't sleep well. Why? I guess that's for me to figure out. And when I can figure that out, obviously I need to correct it, because there's no chance that I want this to be a regular thing. I like pushing some heavy ass weight for some good reps with good form, and I can't do that if I don't maintain my my drive, my muscle oomph. Can't squeeze the juice if there's no lemons. Yeah. Oh, okay, one more set. Okay, so I think I've started every clip with okay, so, but you know, it ain't getting old to me. So with this, I'm gonna be doing the same weight because, yeah, it's weird. I'm like, am I getting a pump? I can't tell. I'm wearing a Silverback's pump cover today. It is actually a friggin' awesome pump cover. Plenty of people around Silverbacks wear them. Always get the oversized if you're gonna get one, guys. Like really oversized, they look sick. When you get like maybe 2 sizes above your norm, maybe 3 even, like I don't know what this is, I think it's triple or something XL, maybe more. And it just looks good. Very happy with these. So yeah, I've got these on. It's hard to really tell, but you know, it's hanging off the shoulders quite nicely at the moment. Not that you guys can tell, but I kind of can. And I am usually my worst critic, so there you go. So I may be getting a pump, but my strength is absolutely bullshit today. So if I can just get 10 of this, I'll be very, very happy. I'm just gonna grind for the 10, guys. I think my glycogen stores are running thin. So let's just do what can be done and then move on. So again, after this, we'll be doing some rear delt row of some kind, and then just finish off on some laterals, get it done. And if I can fit it in, I'd like to go to the sauna today. So we'll see how we go. Okay, let's do it. Let's power them out. Oh, come on, one more. Oh, don't ask me what that was. I was just trying to get things activated. Oh, and burnt out. Oh man. Ooh, that's a weird tightness building up my tricep right now. Okay, we're done with that. So, not too shabby. Could have been better. We're gonna move on over to the isolateral row. I'm gonna do a super generic session today, guys. It's best while I'm feeling pretty dog shit that I stick towards the generic session, just so that my brain doesn't, or my nervous system really, doesn't have to fire off in weird, wacky ways that it's not used to. You know, keep things familiar when you're feeling not optimal, you know, like I dare say that you should branch out and change up exercises if you're gonna do it, like if it's in your program after your 6 to 8 weeks of smashing something really well and mastering it, and then wanting to move on to a different movement to kind of, I guess, shock the muscle or do something new or achieve a different effect. You should do it when you're feeling good. It's not a good idea to start implementing a new movement, technique, whatever in the gym when you're feeling pretty average, because one, you want your body to be at its best when learning something new so you can give it your best. And honestly, if you've got structures at play that aren't used to a movement and they're already at a, I guess, in their disadvantage kind of thing, then you're only kind of setting yourself up for a higher chance of injury or disaster. And honestly, guys, we're here to minimize that and train efficiently. So minimize injury, maximize gains. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Okay. So I did a warm up just with one plate on each side. It actually felt great. I went super isolated, super controlled. With this one, I'm probably gonna only go 2 plates for 3 sets. Reason being, I'm just gonna really focus on the isolation. The thing about the rear delt, guys, is that if you go past here, it's all other muscles that really do the job. I know in some videos I've really gone the whole movement. Honestly, I've been doing that because I want a little bit of a compound effect, not just a pure isolation. Today, I just want to isolate my rear delts because I'm not feeling 100% for oomph and drive and super strength to get the compound movement happening. I could do it, but I feel like, you know what, while today is a bit of a dog shit day, I might as well then pivot and do something that's going to allow me to, I guess, optimize with what I've got currently, energy-wise and ability-wise. So what I do is with this set, instead of the usual back and then all the way forward, it's going to be back because the rear delt really fires off once you break into what's called hyperextension of the shoulder. That's flexion going this way. This is extension, and as soon as you go past the midpoint of the body, that's hyperextension. And you'll find that it really turns on like crazy and squeezes tight, obviously, at that hyperextending range. So what we'll do is we'll slightly break past using flexion of the shoulder all the way down here, just to here. Still chest up, kind of gonna have my trap activated just to stabilize and keep it stuck, and then drive it back and really just isolate that rear delt like so. Okay, you know what I'm doing now? Let's do it. I'll start with the other side first. Ooh, nice. Okay, other side, other arm, let's do it. Oh, nice. That felt fantastic, guys. Bit of trap activation too there, which is fine. I'm very happy with that. But definitely feeling that in the rear delts. Happy with that one, guys. Let's do it all over again. Also, thought I'd quickly mention, I'll show you something. In between these sets, I will be doing some just 5 kilo plate lateral raises. And the way I do it too is actually I hold it by the handle and I let them droop a little bit. That droop kind of makes me want to have them droop down so that I kind of use my actual elbows to try and guide rather than my hands if I let them do this. It's a weird kind of tactic, I guess you could call it, or method, but it definitely works for me at least. Give it a try. If it works for you, awesome. If it doesn't, too bad. So you can think of this almost like a little superset. Nice. I also use it to kind of fine tune my shoulders a little bit, as I do tend to find that with this kind of weight doing this movement, I can kind of fine tune muscle activation and mind muscle connection. I do this even on chest day between flies and sometimes on back day too. So it's a bit of a staple exercise that I do in between certain movements. Okay, just thought I'd show you that one, guys. I'll be doing that in between just about every set of this exercise. Okay, set number 2 for this one. Let's just dive on in. Whew. Other side. Okay, that was good. I do find my left arm is a little bit harder to activate than my right, so if it looked like I was a bit meh, chicken wingy, you know why now. Either way, that one's done. One more set of this, and then we'll do some ladder raises. Set number 3. Oh, Jesus. Set number 3. Also, to mention quickly, I like to have the seat higher when I'm doing shoulders on this, because if you have your seat higher, when you grab the handle and you row it up. And you want to be rowing up with a slightly flared out elbow to get your shoulder activated more so. If you have it a little bit too low, you'll end up kind of pulling this way. And I find, at least, that tends to be able to make it easier for you to chicken wing it, I guess you could call it. Either way, like glue your elbow to your side and hit your lat more. So that's just how I like to do it. People might find it differently, but that's just a little hint that may work for you. Okay, let's go. Okay, other side. Nice. Okay, as you saw, guys, remember to make sure that you're doing, well, honestly, as fast as you want on the concentric, the phase, the squeeze phase, the shortening of the muscle phase, whatever you want me to call it. But when you get to the top, squeeze for a second or a split second, just so your brain knows, oh, I've got it. Then slowly let the weight win and let that muscle get stretched out, I guess you could say. Okay? So make sure you do that so you get that eccentric control, time under tension, and gains. It's a great way to squeeze the juice, guys, you know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, we're done with this. Let's move across to some sort of lateral raise. Okay. We landed on dumbbell lateral raises, guys. So, I don't know, nothing to it but to do it. Let's go, just 10 kilos each side for now, and we'll go up from there. Just wanna make sure everything's feeling good. It's good enough, let's go. Nice juicy 15, guys. Let's move up to 15 kilos. Should be pretty doable. Let go. Sweet. Okay. 15 kilo dumbbells. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Oh, not too bad. Oh. I don't know how that looks, but not too bad. Oh. Okay, one more set. I'm just gonna stay at the 15s. 15s was pretty spot on. Yeah, again, I've got to remember I'm not feeling the tippy top today. The pump's not terrible, but that doesn't mean the strength's optimal. So let's do one last set. We can get out of here. Peekaboo. Okay, last set, best set, of course. Oh man, I just realized you're gonna hear a lot of like wind blowing, aren't you? I'm so sorry. Okay, I've got the fan right there and I don't have my little dead cat windshield on me. Okay, let's just smash this out and then I can bid you adieu. Just a few extra reps for good luck. Okay, not bad. No, I don't even know if that looks good. Okay. Oh, I'm done with this. Whew. Oh, okay guys. Ooh, let me scooch a bit closer. Oh, and that is that. So, not the most strongest session by far, but you know, in regards to the pump and the feel and stuff, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. I thought it was going to be flat as a tack and feel like shit. But instead, I was just tired and weak. So, at least we had half of the pie there, not just a missing damn pie. Okay, so, yeah, that's that. Tomorrow is arm day, which is always a glorious day. You know, I'm going to try and hopefully fall asleep properly tonight and get a good night's sleep. But, yeah, we'll see how we go. Either way, guys, I am done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, stay swole, shredded, sweaty, and saucy. No, I don't know. Either way, guys, most of all, stay tuned. And remember, squeeze the juice. Catch ya.